Hello. Hello, everyone. I didn't expect a whole heap of people. It's a bit of an awkward time, but go vote on the poll. And of course, the music stops already. There we go. 140p. It should work. So we're just gonna do and just like squeezing in a stream. We're gonna get this retopo done. So I might just like jump straight into Blender, and I'll put up the poll whilst we work, and I'll just like leave it up because I set it up so we can do that. Since we don't need that side of things at the moment anyway. How's everyone doing? I just really want to get like, it's felt like we've been on a Retopo for ages. And I think it's just, we haven't been working too efficiently. We spent ages on the hand. Yeah, enjoy the music and I'll just like slowly talk about stuff. We're almost done here as well, actually. Just missing a couple of things. If I subdivide this, how's that look? Yeah, so you can see the form is taking shape. Just missing a couple of things. Let's get it done. Vote on the poll. Do your democratic duty. Ew, what the hell is this? No skunk jams. That's a good point though. We should probably like I'm gonna go on 7TV real quick. I search skunk. There is a skunk jam. It's not very good, but we'll add it. Anything else to add whilst I'm looking here? There you go, you can have skunk jam. How you doing, Dalos? Logan was at work, that's fair. I feel like a lot of people are going to be at work, at least if you're in a similar time zone to me. Still work hours for another like 10 minutes. What am I doing here? It's kind of such an awkward little spot to retopo. The armpit is such a weird area, and there's a lot of deformation here, so I might like add some extra loops here and stuff. I think there's a way you're supposed to do the loops here, and I just don't know. Also, hi Squirrel Days. Everyone voting Borzoi this time. You guys, you can vote for multiple, by the way, if you didn't know that. I got one last time. When we did the daytime stream when you were at work. Do a loop like that, I think works. Tracking seems very smoothed out, actually. Need to like change that. It's incredibly smooth. If I hello tracking. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, Z more retopo. We're almost done. I've been itching to get this one done. It's felt like this one's dragged on for a long time, but it's because we've been alternating streams in between like a skunk stream and a non-skunk stream. Hi Pos. Hi Ripper. Almost worked out perfectly with these loops. So the T pose is like more of a traditional way to do it, but if you sculpt in like an A pose, usually your arms are going to spend more of their time down. So it makes sense to sculpt in like an A pose. It's almost more natural without it being. It sort of depends as well, because sometimes I'll have to do a T pose if they're like particularly thick as well. But so like a lot of artists that I see nowadays that do character modeling do thank you, Puss.
Hey Ken, he stay too busy, so I thought I just throw some bits your way by Native Wave.
Thank you, Puss. Thick with a capital T pose, yeah. Apparently a lot of the reason they used to do T-pose was because it worked better for like rigging and animating. Why is my tracking not recent? My tracking looks so smoothed out today. I don't know if I was like messing with settings. Let's send the smoothing down. 0.1. 0.05. Looks a bit better. Turn jitter removal, maybe 10. Okay, that's more responsive now. Although I probably am a little jittery or something. Okay, there we go. It seems like my eyes just seem like they were not looking properly as well. Oh, this is what the hell's going on here? There's a really annoying little area to work in here. So this isn't good either. This needs to be a different shape. Hi, Cookie Doggo. Hi, Hank. How have you been? Please don't look at my topology. I'm crying. Oh my god. That's a scam. We don't need so many here. I feel like it always starts off alright and then it just gets worse. I hate shoulders. Like, I probably really don't need this many polygons in the back. It's almost like more in the back than there is in the front. Make another one here. Never ever worked for you a single time. That's unfortunate. I can't. I guess maybe. I didn't see anything about it needing an Nvidia card, but it's such a handy tool. What do you usually do your retopo in as well? I thought you were more of a Maya user for some reason. Oh, this is bad. Oh, you do it the old-fashioned way. I mean, I used to do it all like quad draw. Put like some extra cuts in here. Oh, it just does. It doesn't look very clean there. Oh yeah, I forgot that poll was still up. It's been like 20 minutes. You've all had plenty of time to vote on the poll, so I'm finishing it. Get your last votes in. I don't know if it'll flip it at all. Okay, you've had enough time. Borzoi wins. It's the first win for Borzoi. You're here now. You were here before. You don't have to have. You don't have to give me like 100% of your attention. You know, you are allowed to like do other things. Do you? Do you actually? New little Genshin. Let's finish this last little bit. That sucks. Watching gives you information. What? Does it? Thank you for the follow, Evil Deebles. It's the little HUNK eyes. Hi, lemons. It's an odd time to stream. I don't usually stream at this time, but there's a reason. This is an awkward little shape here. I can probably get rid of. What is Eka? Yeah, no, I don't think we'd have a holiday for that. Believe it or not everything revolves around Queensland. I know the Queenslanders would tell you otherwise. Do they actually give a day for it? I feel like we never got a day for it. Yeah, my voice is a bit low. I probably need to be a bit closer to the microphone. Thank you, Alice. Yeah, you got to put clothes on for Twitch, Hank. So I have like 3 outfits now. One of them's sort of an outfit. I am meaning to make more. But I need to actually make them, that's the hard part. No, well, no. No, don't crush my head. I'll disable that. It's still there until I like... Wait, no. I can just disable it, can't I? You're right, I can just disable it in VNyarn. It's getting disabled right now. Where is it? There it is. I've just disconnected. There you go. It's disabled now. And you can't do it. If I'm in the shirt, though, you can turn it into the Pride shirt, though, with exclamation mark Pride. Turns the shirt color into the other one. Yeah, see, it's fixed. What else do I have? I have dog. Wait, is this... Okay, no, that's also disabled. Although it does break... It like slightly breaks my shape keys. Okay, my mouth is closed. Okay, that actually fucked everything up. So I'm gonna disable that one. Because now my mouth is stuck closed. There we go. I should be able to talk again. There we go. No, it's just... Do you remember when we were gonna put the hood on? And it was supposed to like muffle me? And like half got it working. And then I was like, this is actually would be really annoying if I was trying to talk about something important and people were muffling me. Do a megaphone instead. where I get really loud and like bass boosted or like eating the microphone Xbox Live style. The demon on each shoulder, yeah, it would just be you and Cookie, I guess. And I don't know which one of you would be an angel. Probably neither of you. Just two little demons. Because you're a goat. So 3, 4. I always end up with an odd number. Probably. But I still have the feet to do. We'll just put another cut in here or something. There you go, that's good enough. Hicks theme skin. He's all clothing though. Like that's the only theme to him, so it would involve doing clothing. Other than that, he's just like blue or slightly blue. Why did I put so many polys here? I feel like this doesn't need to be this many. I feel like there's a lot of mistakes on this one. Because I... Like, what the hell are these things doing? You probably close them. Don't mind a couple of tries. That'll be fine. I am still learning retopology, obviously. Yeah, he is. He's just a menace. He's like an actual, you know, his little shows did not age well. Yeah, Chunka. Yeah, like I think his might be the worst though. So true, Hank. Hand him over, Warner Bros. We can reclaim him. Somehow we'll make him better. When does the Looney Tunes like copyright expire? Figure out how long it is. Skunky Skunk from Bonkers. Who is Skunky Skunk? I've got to search this. What is this show? I have seen this character before though. Oh, this is a Disney one. His wiki page has nothing on it. It's not very good, but we don't care. The skunk is cute. This might be too many polys. They said it was 16, it feels like a lot more. Oh yeah, I forgot that my outfit is set to default to latex. So here's the other outfit, I guess. The secret outfit is if we do this one, and then we do. Oh, who did Pride earlier? Well, here it is. Oh, you did. Okay, I wasn't sure if you did or not. I thought you might have, but I missed it when you did, or if you did. Maybe I should have separated these toes, but I don't know if anyone's going to care. I'm sure someone will complain. I don't think I've separated... Well, the cow didn't have toes. So I definitely didn't separate the cow's toes. Actually, Hank, if you're still there, interestingly enough that you are, this is the first time I'm doing a model the way you described on Twitter recently, where you do the whole like what's it called? Z remesh, until you do the high poly sculpt with the even quads and then retopo, which I don't usually do. I decided to give it a try for this one. So I've already done the sculpt, which is good. Your evil influence. Yeah, I was like, that makes sense actually. We'll try that. Because usually I would like do a rough sculpt, then I would retopo, and then I would reproject the details and then do a high poly sculpt. So I was like, let's try it a different way with this one. Obviously we haven't got to baking, but like, I guess the point is you can use tries then, and I haven't really used many tries because I'm still in my mindset of like doing all quads for an even subdivision, whatever. We also need to zoom out further with these because these look fine. Yeah, it's more so that I guess you could use tries and you could like get away with tries a bit more because you don't have to. But you don't have to worry about subdivisions, I suppose, and having it subdivide nicely if you've already done the sculpt. And maybe if I knew what I was doing more, I would take advantage of being able to use tries and be like, yes, this is the perfect spot for a try. But I'm still learning Retopo, I reckon. Thank you, Lemons. This is my Pride shirt, which I made for when we started. Yeah, I should be using a reference probably as well, Hank. That might help. Instead of just winging it. But yeah, this is my Pride shirt from... What month is Pride month? Is it June? Or is it July? It's June, isn't it? We started in June, so we only got to use this for the first month. Like, I could probably sneak some tries in here. It's the bottom of the foot. It doesn't really need to be perfect, I don't think. What's this? That was enough. They give it the follow Internet Mushroom. What an interesting name. You should be able to, yeah. I had it on, like, autofilter, but the people that were posting the links were always the right people, if that makes sense. Apex Legends. I feel like most stuff when it gets posted has wireframes as well. Yeah, look at all those tries. Yeah, see, so it's funny because like if when you're looking at the topology of this one, they literally just like do like loops into tries, if that makes sense. Like they close loops with tries, which I like always try to avoid doing, but I guess it makes sense. It's so much easier to just use a try. But yeah, it really goes to show how low poly game characters still are. Maybe I should make this more low poly, because this is higher poly than that character. Yeah, exactly, the pinch, yeah. There's probably a few areas on here where I like could have done that, I think. Like right here. Like maybe I just clean up. I don't know. The problem is I think I said this before, but I always start off trying to do my best, and then I get to this point where I'm like, I just want to get this done. It's not fun. I am not finding joy. It's not sparking joy anymore. And then I just rush it. Like those guys are professionals as well, I suppose. You know, they get paid to sit there and do Retopo for like probably millions of hours, considering how much they crunch. Yeah, VRC, it's funny because like the previous two models or the previous two bases we did were both like all green, you know, everything good. The cow became orange because it had 3 skinned meshes. And one of them I probably could have done as like a shape key actually. So I could have solved that. Also, I need to turn my light on and close my window, so I'll be right. Yeah, exactly, Hank. So like, and we got ads starting soon, so you might let me know if you guys get stuck in ad hell, and I'll just like shut the fuck up and wait. But yeah, so I did the nipples as like a separate skin mesh, and they probably really didn't need to be. They could have been like a shape key of it, because it was like essentially like a decal almost that extruded from the body. Probably could have done it as like a shape key and like squish them in. But that was it. It was like, oh, you have 3 skin meshes instead of 2, so you get a naughty mark. Yeah, that'd be really cool. It's just funny because like some people have very, very inefficient meshes and advertise on there. Was that it? Was that it, Hank? You had one ad. You're supposed to have 3 minutes of ads. The ads would be more bearable if they had if they had more ads. If they had like a bigger variety of ads. I don't want to see the ad for strays 10 million times. It makes me not want to have anything to do with it. Yeah, see, so like if I close off loops like this, which is what I have been doing, I guess that makes sense. But in their topology, they were just like, you know, uh, funny try. I don't know, I fucked that up. But whatever.
A skunk hunk, or a skunk if you will. Wait a minute.
I picked this TTS because I was like, oh, we listen to like city pop all the time. So I'll do like one of the like, I think it's supposed to be Hong Kong in Mandarin based one. But it like, it always pauses at good times. I like his accent. It's more interesting than just having the standards. No, so the way I have it set up, Grant, and I don't know why it does this, but uh, Stream, it's running through Stream Elements. Stream Elements is a browser source on OBS, and it's got its own audio output from that browser source, which is fine, and that's in OBS, so I can control it. But for some reason, StreamerBot then takes that audio from OBS and then plays it back, and I don't know why. If anyone knows why, please help. It just seems like a weird bug. And I couldn't find anything about it online, which was not helpful. It's not that it's like extracting the TTS or whatever and doing speakerbot. It's the fact it's literally taking the audio of, because I'm pretty sure it does. Maybe it doesn't. But I'm pretty sure it does all of my alerts double. So it just takes all the audio from that alert's browser source, and then puts it back through OBS under StreamerBot's audio, because StreamerBot has its own audio capture. I don't understand why it's doing that. It just seems very odd. Because if I mute StreamerBot, then it's fine. But I can't have StreamerBot muted because most of my audio does come through StreamerBot. I'm using application audio capture plugin. But that's the thing, so like all of them are audio capture plugins except for the alerts, which is a browser source. Maybe I need to download the unofficial plugin rather than use the beta thing. Maybe that's messing up. Yeah! Thank you, Robin. Why is my shoe bent? Have they always been like that? Or maybe it's because I was flexing. Yeah, it was odd. My poor foot. Thank you, Dutch. This is actually an old shirt. This is a shirt from when we first started stream. Yeah. I love Blender. It's all I know. Weight paint shirt? Nah, it needs to be like a heat map. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people that actually would not have seen it. Yeah, the plugin, yeah, exactly. So that's one other way. That I was one other reason why I was looking into getting it is because you can group stuff. Because at the moment I just have everything all split up. What's happening with these faces? It's just I don't care about the tries anymore. I just wish to be rid of the shapes. Why is this lagging? Put one more in there, then we'll patch this up. Oh, do you have me on Telegram, Grant? Hank, not Grant. You can just send it to me on Telegram. That might be easier. I guess you've already got it uploaded, but I have to like request access. So I'm just at Wolcond. Yeah, I'll spell it out for you if you want. On Telegram and everything else. I'll use it for next time as well. Definitely. Very funny, Diz. I don't know where I thought that was going to work. I sent over your screenshots. Thanks, Hank. Alright, got you. These are so small on the screen. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's really useful, Grant. Like, it's just because it saved me the download from downloading another plugin, I guess. So I was like, I'll just use the inbuilt OBS one that's in beta. But yeah, I think I will swap because maybe that'll fix it as well. It's just it still seems very strange. So hopefully it'll fix it. Maybe like it does seem like it's something that could be a bug. Yeah, exactly. I did see that. They're like, it's good. We add. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Hank. You're one of the OGs. One of the what do we stream on? Picardo, Pixel. It's always cool seeing people from Pixel and Picardo. I'm not putting a try in there. I don't care anymore. Yeah, Stream Effects was like. It's funny that it's paid now. It's kind of annoying. There we go. No more pride. You've killed it. Pride is over. Rat time. That's all I heard. Rat time, yeah. Thanks, Wrath, for having the word rat in it. You can't spell Wrath without rat. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. This really doesn't need to be like this. Well, you can't. I mean, you're not wrong. Get riding. Get rat riding. Speaking of, a friend of mine is doing an animation with the rat. Why not have the full polys there? It's a joint. Yeah, but it's like whatever. Like that circular joint doesn't really. You just put a cut in here, I think, and it does the same thing.
Rat.
Yeah, a horny animation with the rat. It's looking really good. I have a feeling there's going to be too many polygons here. But we'll see.
Rat.
He is, it's fun. It's fun to see people enjoying the rat. I actually saw someone earlier today had essentially decapitated the cow and put a different head on it and turned it into a different species, which was cool. Like they enjoyed the body that much. This is my custom rat. This is my rat sonar. This one isn't available on Gumroad. This custom texture, that reminds me, I need to put clothes on the cow still. She's unclothed in the VTuber form. Oh yeah, I'm doing the gym shirt that you hate, Grant. I'm sorry. Yeah, sometimes like simulation is kind of annoying, so I just don't cloth sim anything. And it works 100% of the time, 50% of the time. Well, yeah, MD's also like it's very powerful, but god damn, it's way worse than cloth simming is. I mean, it is cloth simming, but with good luck, basically, and enjoy becoming a seamstress. It's not worse, it's that it's made for people in fashion, essentially. Like, you need to know sewing patterns. Like, if you were to make a t-shirt in real life, what does that pattern look like? How do you cut the fabric? That's how, like, realistic it is, I guess. I guess that's realism. Ew, this is not a good shape. Hi, Fold. Yeah, another OG's here. You just missed Hank. I'm not sure if you know Hank. I think you know Hank. You're all Discord bros, brothers in arms. Discord Picardo Chads. Where we at? Apparently, this is a good time to stream for you guys or something. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you would have seen him in the Discord and stuff, and in the good old days of Picardo. I mean, we're all bros in Not Safe for Work 3D art furry Discord that has been running for a while and doesn't do anything. This is it. This is the final part of the retopology. Yeah, shut up, Abe. I'll deal with it when I get to it. Yeah, I used to be in his server. I just clean through servers really frequently, and I delete ones that I don't interact with. Oh, this is so gross. Actually, no. We can probably, like, remove this. Somehow. Did that do it? I guess so. Yeah, I'm at the end of my, like, limit, I suppose, with the retopology, which is why it's all messy now. Oh, it's really bad. Yeah, you're supposed to do the forehead. Where is it? Forehead. No, is that not it? Oh, it's capital H. What if Ziff is streaming because it's her birthday and she's doing a drunk stream? She's got a whole thing planned for it, I'm pretty sure. She has to stream. I'm banking on it. I hope she's not listening. Yeah, she's doing this drunk stream. Yeah. That's why I started stream at like 4:30 p.m., which is a very weird time. How you doing, Quint? Sylvie, thank you for the raid. I was not expecting this. How you doing? I was lurking in your stream earlier, so I know you were drawing. I mean, I guess you usually are. That's alright, Sylvie. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the raid. If you guys don't know me, my name's Woke. I'm a 3D furry artist from Australia. And today we are retopologizing a beefy character. Yeah, and now everyone redeems everything. And we're almost done with Retopo. Oh, actually, no, I forgot. He's got a tail as well. But that shouldn't take too long. Two Wogs. It's your lucky day, Quint. Not sure you could handle that, though. Thank you, Eightfold. I made it myself. But yeah, we have this last little... This is all we have left to retopologize. And I've gotten to the point. It's like inking, I guess, if you're a 2D artist. If you want a... I like to use that analogy. Is that it's like inking, where you sort of have to do it. It's not very fun. Some people really like it, but I don't. So I'm just kind of like done. I'm mentally, physically done. Like, ugh, this is so bad now. So it was all going so well. Like, I think there's way too many polygons in this foot. I wonder if I could get rid of some. But yeah, hope you had a good stream, Sylvie. No, we're not appealing to those kind of people, but was properly insane, was it? In a good way? Yeah, it is Des. This is Retopo Flow. I don't think I would do like Retopo without it. It would just be... It would be so painful. Did I miss something? Did something happen after I, like, left lurking to go stream and stuff? And I actually went out for a coffee and a pie. It was yummy. Okay, I don't think I was there for the mango moment. And that might be a good thing that I wasn't there for that. Whatever that entails. Where am I going to put this? I do, Dest. Am I using one right now? No, as you can probably tell, because I've given up on anything and everything. I always start out. I think I've said this like 3 times already on stream, but I always start out really well, and I'm like, oh yeah, we're gonna do it properly this time. We're gonna make everything flow nicely, and then I get up to the last little bits, and I just want to be done. So like this foot was last. There's a lot of tries on the bottom of the foot, but who cares? Everything else is fine. We have actually done the face and the head as well. So if I turn off this and this, there. There we go. We'll join it all to... Oh wait, did I not do the inside of his mouth? Guess I didn't do the inside of his mouth for some reason. Yeah, sometimes like if you're really bad at Retopper, you could honestly just do the automatic ones and be okay. We'll do this. It's also really annoying to work in here. Strokes. Do that. Okay, that's that part. Yeah, we're all getting vored by the skunk at the moment. You can tell I did not intend for this skunk to be used that way because there is no detail in here. He doesn't even have like a proper throat. If we were making a model for that, we'd put a lot more time into this area. That's for sure. Let's close up some of these. Reduce these polygons down to less. Yeah, I mentioned a few people probably getting dinner, which is fine. I don't usually stream at this time of day. I am streaming at this time of day for a reason, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Have a good look. Have a good dinner. Dest. Have I always been using ZBrush? I mean, I'm not using it right now. Do you mean like have I always used ZBrush for sculpting or? When does he get there, Quint? Is he going to be there for drunk cuts? Is he going to be like in the background? Guest appearance. There we go. Mouth done. For sculpting, yes, I have only used ZBrush basically for sculpting. When I started, Blender didn't look like this basically. Blender wasn't very good for sculpting. It didn't have any sculpting tools, so I couldn't use it for sculpting at all. Whereas nowadays it does have sculpting tools. And they're not too bad, but you know, I'm used to Blender now. I mean, I'm used to ZBrush now. Yeah, so if you're like a professional or doing it full time or something, I think it is worth the money because what it does is so like how do I explain it? You're fine with Blender for a while, right? But eventually you'll want to probably step up to ZBrush because it lets you get a bit more detail in, a bit more depth in your sculpts. It's just a bit better. Where are his eyes? There. So hi, Law. How you doing, Law? Skunk looking real skunky. Oh, you're fine, Cookie. Like, that's kind of why I started streaming. Like, it's much easier to answer people's questions on. Now the sound works. Thank you for the sub. But yeah, the body is pretty much done now. This shouldn't be sharp. We do need to do the what's it? We just need to do the tail. Sorry, I'm like distracted because I get marking things sharp. It's like, should that be sharp? Should it not be sharp? Yeah, I could make that sharp. Should it be sharp though? Should this be sharp? Does it really matter? Probably not. Probably make it not sharp. I think marking things as sharp can cause issues. As much as I like to do it. Anyway. Got nothing to do at work. Well, that's always good. Quad remesher. Yes, so quad remeshing is okay. ZBrush has its own quad remesher. It's that's what I used to do, basically. And that's kind of like, sometimes I still do that. It does a lot of this stuff alright. Probably put another cut in here. Yeah. Will this one do? But if you want to go like refined, you kind of want to do it manually. Quad remesher won't follow the like the flow is the main thing. It tends to not have good flow, although I also tend not to have good flow. And often it can provide, like, it can produce some weird little artifacty things that aren't great. Let's do his tail. Like, this should be fairly easy. Like, this is something we probably actually could just quad remesh. And it depends if I want to get the topology of these down or not, which I might do. At least for the tips. It's a tail, it's easy. Just put a bunch of cuts in it. Why can't I rotate these? What's wrong with rotating the contour on the symmetry? That's kind of annoying. I'm actually not sure if there's a better way to topologize this. Like maybe these could be compressed down. Oops. Yeah, they probably could afford to be condensed. Where are you, Ali? Yeah, you would have got rated in here from Sylvie. Welcome. Against your will. That's fair. But yeah, I think what I could do is compress these and make like a try here. And maybe also here. I will do a lot more here as well. I suppose this only really makes sense if we're trying to be very efficient with our polygons. Good morning, Mini Fresh. How are you? Like what I'll do here is like close this up with a regular end. Like this. And then we will refine. I might put another cut in here. Gucci, I'm good. I went out with Diz after he finished work. We got a coffee and a pie, which was really good. And they were getting rid of pies at the bakery, so we got lots of pies. And I like pies. So it's a good day. Thank you for the follow. I know your username on Twitch is Captain Growler Bear, but you go by a different name, don't you? I forget what it is though. I feel bad for not remembering. I think we've even been on Discord together once with like Clovis. Okay, that's right. How you doing? Okay. Working and lurking? Yeah. That's usually me. Why is it not letting me select this? Okay. And lurk here, just enjoy the music. Which I might need to turn up. Actually, I turned it down when we got the sub alert. Where are these other little fluffy bits? This one here. Hi, Flo. How you doing, Flo? Seems like everyone's waking up. I guess you're all, what, American? Is this American wake up time? I guess so. It seems really early though, so maybe you're not. You're Swiss. Okay, it's the European time. You're Portuguese? Okay, you're all Euros. I'm so sorry for thinking you were American. Yeah, going well. We've almost finished retopologizing the skunk. We are literally doing the tail, which is the last bit to do. And then we're free. We're free from retopology for another VRC base until we get to the next one. It's so nice to get done with this though, like to get over that hump of retopologies. It's not fun, really. It's just very tedious. This is a base. Everything we do, well, I was going to say everything we do on Twitch, but we did work on a commission. I guess it was, wait, when was it? Last week? But yeah, this is a base. This is our third base. The SKUNK HUNK. You having fun, Flo? I didn't know you hung out with Hero. Was is it Hero or Hyro? I don't think I've ever had to pronounce their name. That means have you hung out with Andy as well at all, or Hero? Yeah, Hero's a really nice, really good character as well, or like iconic character, I guess. Yeah, you would have seen a couple of my models then. Andy always sends me pictures that they take with uh, Hero. So, and someone had a rat, I think, a rat base in the last one. So that was cool. There are a few rats and rat enjoyers out there. Yeah, I might have. It's always cool seeing because I get a few people send me pictures from VRC. I like don't go on VRC very much, but I get the pictures essentially because there are a lot of Volk brand models out there now on VRC. I don't know. You might have hung out with other ones as well. Like bots. Also, we got ads starting soon, so let me know if you're stuck in ad hell, and I'll like not continue talking to you until you're out of ad hell. I don't want you to miss anything. I'm so glad to hear that, Law. I know you're coming up on that list soon. Part of the reason for me to make bases is that, I feel really bad for the people waiting. So bases are sort of like they can be there to either for people that can't afford a model now but want, something they could customize. Like if you have a cow character, there's a perfectly good cow base there. And it would probably end up looking really similar if I was to do your cow character. Except maybe, it would be a bit more customized with the shape, depending on what you want for the shape kind of thing. And then there's also the rat. And then there'll be the skunk. Hopefully I do a good job, at least. It's always it's almost more pressure when people know me and like my art than people that just want a model. Oh, you're back. I didn't know you were in ads. You should have told me. I was just saying, also, hi, Dart. How are you? I was just saying, it's almost like more pressure when someone likes my art and is excited for the commission than when they're not, like, they don't keep up, uh, and they're just like happy to get a commission, a model. I'm doing well, thanks, Dart. We got pies. We went to a bakery and there were pies that they were getting rid of, like end of the day pies. So we got like a whole bunch of them. And I love pies, so just do this last tuft here. And the rest of them can be baked in. Oh, yeah, you're fine. Like, I don't know. It's. I feel like. How do I put it? People who are excited know what to expect. And so I just need to do my job, essentially. But I always feel a bit weird. I feel, it's like weird that it's still new-ish. It's been like several years now, but it still feels kind of new to have people excited like that. Yeah, I think artists would understand it. I think it's probably something we all go through is like if you're a commission artist and do commissions. It's a nice feeling, obviously, to have someone willing to pay you for your work, or if someone knows you for your work. Yeah, I don't think that ever changes. That's the thing. You might get more used to it, but still sometimes it catches you off guard. Oh, you're a writer, Law. I didn't actually know. I didn't want to say anything. Writers are pretty, I think, underappreciated. I think if I was like a full-time animator, it'd be really cool to work with a bunch of writers and like animate something based on a story they write or like a story I commission. Yeah, it's so hard. Like visual art is so different. It's essentially self-advertising. Yeah, comics the other thing, but I can't draw. 3D comics, I'm like, I feel like they're better off doing an animation, though I think animations would take more time if they're such a long animation like that. I've thought about it a bunch of times. Even doing a mix, I think would be really cool. Where, say, you do a bunch of still renders that leads up to an animation. I think that would be really cool. Oh, I should have reset my tracking as well. It's getting a bit slow. I'll just do that real quick. So if I look dead, that's why. Don't scan me whilst I'm not tracked. Thank you for the follow, Tyne. Is it just Tyne? I know who you are anyway. It's funny seeing people come out of the... I don't know. Seeing people I've known for a while on other platforms, other spaces. Oh, what the hell? My tracking software just crashed. Adding some more features to another model. As in that's what you're doing, or... I'm making another VR chat. Oh, you are? HUNK features. What, like a nose ring, or like a bigger, more impressive feature? Let's close up this last little bit here, and then we're done. A bit of both. So a big gold ring. What am I doing? This could just be... like this. We're almost there. We're on the final stretch. And we're done. I see it. When are you streaming? For no reason at all. Go live right now. Yeah, like 8. That's what I thought. Waiting for some pizza. I think that'll work for the tail. Now we can unwrap it all. Hooray. So glad we made it out of retopology time. Right, hands done. Why? It's just boring. It's just mentally draining. It's not creative at all, I don't think. It's very methodical. It's also very time consuming. What if he's neck? Probably a shot. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's just everything else is just a bit better. I know people don't like rigging as well. Rigging can be a bit tedious. Rigging's very technical as well, like if you do it properly. I had a loop around the face here somewhere. Is this one? It is kind of like that, I suppose. So we use, if you go back, you can actually watch them all. Time if you go on, there's like a YouTube link down there somewhere, or Twitch VODs. But Twitch VODs like expire, so they're on the YouTube. But you can watch the whole process of the previous two bases we've done, which were the rat and the cow, and even this one. So we start off in Blender, we do a block out, then we take it to ZBrush and do do like a rough sculpt. Then we take it back to Blender, do the retopo. Then we take it back to ZBrush and do a high poly sculpt. Then we take it back to Blender and we UV unwrap it, which is what we're doing now. And then we bake in Marmoset. And then what do we do next? Then we texture in Substance Painter, rig in Blender, then export it all to Unity and set it for VRChat in Unity. I probably missed a program. But yeah, so like if you see the background here is orange, that means we're in Blender. Then I have like a blue one for Unity, and a black one for ZBrush, and a red one for Substance. So like here's the Substance one, but we don't have Substance up. So I guess I could have just checked this because I have Blender, Unity, ZBrush, Substance. They're the main ones we use. So hi Hajime Hanada from, I think that's a Naruto character or something. Yeah, so writing is pretty much like, and that's the thing. So drawing, I think, is very creative the whole way through. It's not a lot of like technical stuff. Whereas 3D art is kind of a mix, which is why I like it. Because I used to do programming. And programming is all technical. I mean, you can be creative with it, and you can do tech art, as well, but it's like less creative. It's like creative in a different way, I suppose. Less artistic skill, more technical skill. I'm not sure if there's any better way for me to describe it. Yeah, I actually really like programming. But I wouldn't say I'm like super good at it. And I haven't done it very much recently. I did actually program like that's the thing, streaming. What is happening here actually? There's just one polygon? Okay. This one can probably be divided. Yeah, sorry, we're really zooming into the cake. I don't know why I'm apologizing for that. You guys are probably enjoying it. The hole. We're not zooming into the hole. There is no hole. How am I gonna unwrap this bloody foot? Probably like that. No holes on Twitch. That's exactly right, Squirrel Days. That's why the skunk doesn't have a hole. If you want a hole, it costs you extra. Thank you for the follow, Durfwolf. Okay, foot. Leg. Done. I guess I can cut this. That's the same thing. Cut here. Cut up here. Cut the pecs, but I don't really need to. So I can cut it there. So we're just cutting him up like a piece of meat at the moment, so we can unwrap him. I feel like I could have done a better job. It's exactly why I said it, Laura. What to do with these shoulders here, if I want to have them as their own little island or not. Maybe just get back to what this was. There's this, look, what are we missing? These all look fine. What's that, the inside of the mouth? No, that's fine. I think that's fine. I don't know what the hell this is. Oh, it's that area. So we'll cut it here. Where the booty? Where the booty at? Here it is. That, I think that all looks good. What is these? What are these? Oh, that's the eyes. Yeah, so it's a bit of both. It's I use an iPhone X for tracking, which has AR kit, AR like sensor stuff things. So it's a bit more like high tech with the facial expression detection. So like it can normally the way that expression detection works, or like the basic one, is it will detect the sound coming out of your microphone, which is like in VR chat, you're like ah, e, u, or and stuff, and then also would track eyebrows and blinking. But this one tracks like really minor stuff as well. So if we go, where's my freaking zoom in face? Here it is. So this one tracks things like moving my jaw left and right with my mouth closed, sticking out my tongue, like eyes wide and eyes like squinting, which is kind of hard to do. And if I like pull my lips like up, or like pucker them, or whatever it's called. So yeah, it's just really cool to have like a lot more detection. It is becoming more like common though, I think. Especially because so originally it used to be only that like iPhone X's and above could do it, but now there's like Androids that can do it, and people are writing like Nvidia's doing an AI thing that takes your webcam. Yeah, the eyes. The eyes are that's the classic VTuber, the live 2D VTuber thing where when they like blink, they wobble. And I did it to mine, but like my eyes aren't that big, so you don't see it very often. So organize this mess now. So here's the head. Oh, we need that off. Here's the head. Look at that. There's one face. I think what happened last time is I wanted to cut this because there was not much fidelity in the muzzle. So I guess I'll do that here. Ah, that's what I also need to do actually. Is the tail, I don't know if I should put the tail as its own texture or not because it's so freaking huge. So it's like, do I think this is its own tail, its own texture? I don't know, we'll just do it as part of the body, with make it one big texture. Should be fine. We'll do that. That's probably... Hmm. We'll see. Did the wrong half. No, that's probably fine. Oh, except this. It's gonna be annoying trying to fit this all in one texture. Some stuff is gonna end up pretty small, unfortunately. Like I want these to be big, the hands. But we can't make everything big. That's the problem. I might just leave it packed like this. Yeah, go have a good day at work, Law. I was planning on ending in a little bit anyway. I will do. We didn't organize it for the last one, no one complained, so maybe I'll just leave it auto unwraps like this. See you, Law. I will just leave it like that. I'm fine to do that. This is the tail. This is the body. Delete these. Let's bake it. Just going to quickly grab our high poly from... Where is it? Oh, there it is. From ZBrush. I forgot how incredibly high poly this sculpt is, but it will be fine. I wonder if I should put... No, I won't. I'll let the people decide what they want to put on him body marking wise. I wonder if I could have refined this even more as well. I didn't want to go like too over the top is the other thing with the muscles. The muscles. Alright, let's get into marmoset, which is what we'll use for baking. Just export this. Skunk body. The void. He's not going to be void for too much longer. Because we're going to go here, where we are setting up our little bake. Got to load like 70 million polygons or whatever it is. So it might take a hot minute. Come on, computer. You can do it. Wait, that's a low poly. Put that in there, put that in there. Put that in there. Oh. That's the wrong way. Chuck a red material on our high poly bake. Skunk. Bake. Alright. Make sure this cage is surrounding it all, which it's not. So paint some Thank you for the follow, Day J Train. Yeah, this is the problem. Kami is a buff boy enjoyer. Fair enough. That's what we are working on. It'll look real good in a moment when we get the textures on it. Seems to cover it all. Just reduced it up here, because now it's way too big. River. Oh, I forgot to ask Sylvie. I don't know if Sylvie's still here. Ripper, you're here. You have... Wait, you're a thingy now, aren't you? Affiliate. Do you have emotes, Ripper? Thank you for rating me for the first time. Let me stick you up on the wall. Send me your favorite emote of yours. What were you playing? Oh yeah, I was gonna say, were you playing Metal Gear Solid? And you were. I have to remember to ask Sylvie. I've been forgetting now. Sad. You want that little guy? I love that little guy. Is this little guy based... He just reminds me of Dwarf Fortress, but I don't know... He's not really that closely related, I guess. Except for being almost ASCII. It was your stream. I was What were you playing earlier? You weren't playing Metal Gear Solid earlier. You were playing something else. I think, and I was lurking. Unless that was yesterday. I remember you playing Mario, Super Mario World. I think that was yesterday. But I thought you were playing something else. Jet Set Radio? Is that what I watched? Yeah, the wobble makes me look really stupid as well. Like, really crushes my face. It's like just enough that it looks dumb. Oh yeah, My Summer Car, that's what you were playing. Because I know of that game. That was earlier today. Those ones always catch me off guard when they come from that corner. You guys are here just in time to watch me bake this skunk. Yeah, he's getting baked. Yeah, let him bake. Okay, here we go. Click this button and the magic happens. Thank you, Nichigo. There's only two different flexes. One of them's a lot better than the other. Whoa. We survived. We survived the bake. It actually slowed my computer down for once, and that's because this is like the highest poly model I've baked before. Really fired up the computer. Let's go back to Blender and see the results. Ew, what is that polygon? I think that looks pretty good. Where are our lights? You see any errors? Was it a pinhead scan? I love the pinhead scans. Yeah, I don't see any errors. Even on the tail, which is very low poly compared to the body. So I think we survived without any real errors. Is it a little receptive? Yep, I think it looks good. I don't see any issues. The hands look. So he's all ready for texture painting. Thank you for the follow, Hot22. Your bank account is getting closed down. Why? What did you do? What a scan. You look like Slimer. Such a cute. I mean, this isn't. This is obviously a skunk, but we were talking about the fact it could be used as like a squirrel. It's a cute squirrel emote. So what I was going to do with this character, I'm gonna see. I'm trying to think of how I can do it as well. But with the textures, they were just going to be like black and white textures, and then you'd be able to hue shift the black color to be whatever you want. Guess I'll fix his eyes. Try to give them enough. A little concerned why your bank account got shut down. Yeah, good scan, Ripper. Those are some nice eyes. I haven't even done his eyelashes yet. Yeah, I'll delete these lights. Thank you, Lemons. It's all starting to come together now. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. My favorite. I think I need that as a redeem or something. I'm gonna write that down. Next emote? Yeah, maybe. I have a plan with the emotes that I haven't put into motion yet, I suppose. I think this works better though as like a bit or a even a redeem. Just to play the little video. I was just gonna one for one take it out of the movie. So There you go. It's nice and well lit now. Yeah, his face is looking nice and clear. Which is good. He's got that muscle definition. That's what we like to see. Yeah, I guess we'll texture. I was planning to finish around now. Yeah, it was Butts. Butts made the original texture, yeah. Because the eyes are just like a very flat, like a very basic texture. I can sort of show you, like on these ones. Yeah. They're just like this, so it's like easy to paint on them. I'm obviously not like a painter. Yeah, let's start it up. We'll start texturing it. Yeah, I colored the models, but yeah, they are what they are. I'm wondering if I need to do a version that's like black and white. I'm wondering how I can get this to work. Oh, well, we can just go. We can just do it as we go along. Let's see. Let's make a new file. We're in ZBrush now. Make a position map as well, actually. Easy peasy. There he is. Why does it use world texture? Have a good look, nature guy. This curvature kind of sucks. It's so wonky. Except on the tail, it's probably fine on the tail. It's like completely highlighted his nose as well, which is kind of annoying. Probably just better off painting highlights. This one's not too bad.